Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Little mail call, little egg update, and new build at the works. So, first let's talk about shop cards. Ooh, shop cards. Awesome card. Ron, Monsters and Ghouls. If you're not sub to this gentleman, go check him out. Very cool builds over there. You can check out his website. Great card though. I love that skull. Kind words on the back of there, Ron, about the Chardonnay. Thank you, sir. That I'm very proud of that build, and actually, I just bought the stuff to make a case for it, so I can keep the dust off it. I just bought I bought some nice oak, L-shaped molding, wooden molding, and I bought a big piece of plexiglass. So I'm gonna see if I can make a nice case for it, because trying to buy one for something that big was a minimum of $300, and I'm not paying $300. I think it cost me $25 for the 25 or $30 for the piece of plexiglass, and it was actually like $45 for the L molding, because it was oak. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you, sir. Check him out. Ron over at Monsters and Ghouls. Very cool. All right. Egg update. We got the egg done. It's a little shiny right now because I got a coat of clear coat on it. It's enamel. I put a clear coat of enamel on it because, number one, the paint's enamel. And if you put acrylic clear coat over enamel paint, it will alligator. It'll alligator skin. But it's enamel paint, so I put enamel on it. For the simple fact that I'm going to be handling it a lot. I'm starting to tape it off. I got the put that on last night. Finished it up today. Guesswork with this, guys, because there's no marking on it as to where that circle goes, and you got a black piece that comes over the top more of decal. So that took a few tries. It's still not perfect, but it's as good as I can get it. It was like 3 or 4 tries trying to get this on center. So it looks pretty good right now. That's how it's staying. I'm starting to tape everything off so I can paint the white. Bottom's going to be all white. But don't sell these kits short, guys. They're pretty cool kits. So I'm also starting to tape off the Canopy. This was about an hour of work with all the little pieces, and then I still got this front piece to do. I don't know if you can see it here. Hang on. Oh, let me grab my pointer. I don't know if you can see it here, but there are some arches, little arches, and there's a spot in between that line and this arch that I have to leave open. But yeah, that ought to be fun. So, and then there's also a line down the middle here. So we'll see what happens. But so we got that. So we're working on that, and now we got a new build. The new build at the works. Little dedication build. My forte, not my forte, but I love ships. I love ships, all kinds of ships, as you can see. As you can see. Last count was 35. This will be 36. I'm dedicating this build to my buddy Brian over at BAS Dry Dock. For this reason. If you've never built a ship, if you've never built a 1-350 scale battleship or any ship, then you don't know what this guy's doing. This is only his second attempt at building a ship. His first one was the Antietam, which came out unbelievable. But for him to take what he's doing, to take the wooden deck that he's got and all the PE parts, or photo etch for the guys that don't know what PE is, for him to do that and to take that ship that he's doing, USS Arizona, that takes a lot of moxie, because that stuff's not easy. It's not easy building it as is out of the box, because when you get the wooden deck that you can put on them, you have to cut everything off of that deck that was put on there in styrene, so that you can replace it with photo etch. Okay? So for him to be doing this at this stage is, I find that I'm very impressed with that, and he deserves a lot of credit for doing what he's doing. I'll never admit that in public. I'll never admit that I like him in public, or that whatever. But Brian's a good man. Me and him, we talk all the time. Me and him are in the same boat, pretty much, more or less. Being retired and not being able to work and having too much time on our hands. But this is dedicated to him. It's a German destroyer, 1936. We're going to build it right out of the box. We're going to try to rig it. We have to see. I don't know what we're going to be able to do, but we're going to try to do as much as we can. Yeah, I was going to build it how it comes out of the box. No PE parts. No decking. I'm pretty sure you could probably buy it, but I can't afford that stuff. For the price that you pay for the decking and the PE parts, I could buy another kit. So, but we're gonna dedicate it to Brian. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to him, go check him out over at BAS Dry Dock. Brian. He's building a 1-350 scale USS Arizona. Laying down the deck, laying down all the PE parts. So go check it out. But this is for you, my friend. I'll never admit in public that I like you. But this one's for you. So we'll start this shortly. As soon as I get the plane going. So I shouldn't be too long with the plane. Oh, sometime this weekend I got to get paint on it. Paint the bottom. Put the white on. Finish taping off this. I'm going to try to finish taping this off tonight. So got to get a nice new blade on my knife. So, alright boys. Running out of time. 10 seconds. Less. Peace out. Have a nice weekend. Be good.